Hello everyone. Today on History Made we're going to talk about the myth about Africa, which is all Africans are black. To be African is to be black. Africans are not culturally diverse. Africans share an essentially unified culture. False. The majority of Africans have skin colors which in the United States, operating under the one drop rule, would be classified as black. But not everyone thinks like Americans, and this includes Africans. Africans come in a wide variety of skin colors and physical types that many Africans find significant among themselves. Most African cultures distinguish between, and have words to describe, different shades of skin color and hair types. In many societies, prejudices based upon these observed physical differences exist. Africans range from an almost dark blue-black skin color to a very light skin color that would pass in the United States as socially white. In addition to indigenous Africans whose ancestors remained on the continent, remember that all humans are Africans and their ancestors ultimately were Africans. There are immigrant Africans from all parts of the world. Immigrants to Africa compose only a small proportion of the African population. Africa has been connected to the wider world since the ancestors of non-Africans left Africa for Europe and Asia. It is therefore not surprising that, like anywhere else in the world, immigrants have come to live in Africa and in the process became Africans, just as Europeans and Africans became Americans in the Americas. Some immigrants to Africa are ancient immigrants like Persians and Arabs among the Swahili of East Africa, Arabs in North Africa, or Indonesians among the Malagasy. Most immigrants, however, are newer, having arrived during the last several hundred years or even in the last couple of decades. Newer immigrant Africans come primarily from Europe, especially France, England, Portugal and Holland, and Asia, especially India, China, Lebanon and Indonesia. Again, a comparison can be made with the United States. In North America the population consists of indigenous peoples, Native Americans, and those who immigrated voluntarily or forcefully, mainly Europeans and Africans, but people from all parts of the world. The existence of indigenous people and immigrants is also true in Africa, but there the indigenous Africans represent the vast majority instead of the minority. To claim that an Hispanic person is not an American citizen because she is Hispanic, or that an African American is not an American because he is African in origin, or that a Norwegian American is not American because her grandparents came from Europe or because her far ancestors ultimately came from Africa, is nonsense and insulting. This is also true in Africa. If we tell African immigrants they are not truly Africans, or African citizens, they would probably either laugh at our ignorance or slap us in the face. In any case, they would show us their African passports. If you enjoyed the day with us, make sure you like, share and subscribe. It means a lot to us, as big supports. Love and peace.